up? It's Jamie Grace. I'm riding down the street with my parents, and I'm gonna do a Q&A. What's my favorite song on the new record called? Probably Bella, which I've played that one live already. My favorite thing to order from Chick-fil-A, chicken strips with buffalo sauce and Chick-fil-A sauce mixed. My mom also gets the chicken strips meal. She gets it with barbecue sauce. My favorite Bible verse is Psalm 30, verse 5. The first question was from Delaney, and then it was from Chloe. Jason wants to know if I like those French fries with gravy or normal. I like normal fries. Dad, do you eat fries with gravy?
No way.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't eat French fries with ketchup.
Ketchup's gross.
Yeah.
Ugh. Mom, you like ketchup, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you say yes, ma'am? Sam wants to know what's one word that describes you guys. They're both kind of crazy, so.
Incredible.
No,
Awesome.
my mom and dad said incredible and awesome, so.
Capital A.
With a capital A. Okay. Well, one of those has an I, so. Sarah said, what's my favorite chord progression that involves a seventh? I don't really know music very well to answer that off the top of my head. I would have to, do homework.
It's a W.
It goes from A to B to C to D.
What? Okay. Somebody said, what year do you want to see your true love? Oh, that year has come and gone, so hopefully sometime eventually soon. Ariana says, if you could collaborate with anybody, who would it be? Need to Breathe or Kirk Franklin? Which Need to Breathe will be with my sister. Haley said, what's one of the best moments of my life? Well, besides, accepting Jesus, that's...
Being born.
My mom said being born, so we'll go with that. Hayden said, why are you the coolest person in the world? My response is, somebody has not told you. My dad says, it's because he's cool.
And my mom says it's because she's cool.
And my mom says, well, my mom told me to say that exact quote. Mike says, have I ever thought of coming to South Africa? Yes, I want to. I just don't know when I can. Ooh, that bus is cool.
Have you ever thought about coming to the tour bus is so old and doesn't even have a T on it. It's just an hour.
Ann says, what is your favorite worship song? It changes a lot, but I did Break Every Chain on Sunday in my church, and I really love that song. It's really good. Bernice says, do I like pie and what kind? Bernice, I think you need to go and watch my last video on the food that I eat. Oh yeah, my mom is right. I do like chicken pot pie. Good call, Mom. Please visit Tanzania from Walden. That'd be cool. Ooh, this tunnel though. That selfie light. Which one's better, Frozen or High School Musical? Bethany, that is not a fair question. Clearly they're
Defrost?
both what is defrost? I need a sandwich right now. Julie wants to know if I think marching band is a sport. Is it?
It's an extracurricular activity.
My mother says it's an extracurricular activity. So there's that.
That requires exercise.
That requires exercising. That's a good answer. Anna says, how do you stay focused on God when you're super busy? You just have to make it a priority. If you have to wake up extra early or stay up extra late.
Yeah, because he's real big and he's always in sight.
That's valid as well. So if you're true though, because if you're busy with stuff that centers around God, you're involving yourself in Him all day. But if you're busy because you're singing nasty music or shaking stuff that don't need to be shook, you're gonna be disconnected. When am I coming to Hawaii? I don't know, but I want to come soon. Book me. Mom says email her right now. Hannah says, have you ever experienced anxiety? And if so, how do I cope with it? I was diagnosed with anxiety when I was 11. And so that formal diagnosis of that, I've actually been able to deal with it a lot with this mouthpiece that I'm wearing. There's also a video on my channel about this mouthpiece. But just as far as when you're facing being stressed out during the day or about a big project or a big event or something, just pray a lot and just listen to music that, won't stress you out. If you're anxious because you don't know if a guy likes you, then don't listen to a bunch of breakup songs. Listen to music that will encourage you. Ted said, why do I always wear cowboy boots? My mom started that. It's all her fault. When we were little, we used to wear cowboy boots and bonnets and Little House on the Prairie dresses and cowboy hats, and then as I got older I just realized how much I loved them. Gibby says, what's my favorite Veggietales movie? I think probably Madame Blueberry or God is Bigger Than the Boogeyman. My favorite Veggietales song all time, the Lord has given this land, well land, but I always sing plan. It's my Snapchat, Jamie Grace. Alright, I've hopped over to Facebook. Kelly wants to know what is my favorite home cooked meal. My mom makes this food called cheeseburger pie, and it is fantastic. Jennifer wants me to say hi to her son Wyatt. Hi Wyatt. Haley said, what's your favorite culture of food? Mexican food and Italian food. and soul food, as my mother has pointed out. Oh, my arm is cramping from holding my camera. I'm holding my camera and my tripod in my car. It's extremely heavy. Somebody said they want me to collaborate with Anthony Evans. Seriously, just tell me where to be and what time. Oh my goodness, he's fantastic. Somebody asked me what my thoughts are on Beyonce's performance from last night in the Super Bowl. I actually tweeted my thoughts on that. I didn't watch the whole show. I covered my eyes because I don't enjoy seeing certain things shake, and I feel uncomfortable when certain body parts are showcased. Just personal opinion, it makes me uncomfortable. And there are also some curse words that I'm not fond of. So you guys can leave comments and say I'm a hater, but it's just things that I personally don't like. Lots of talent, I just didn't like how it was used. Courtney said was my favorite thing about being homeschooled. If you look at my last videos, like a week or two ago, I just did a whole video about that, and I think you'd like it. Sarah said, do I ever listen to K-pop, which is Korean pop music? When I was little, I used to tell people that I was adopted from Asia. I've always had a huge passion for Asian culture and like just Asia as a whole. So to make all of that shorter, yes, I do listen to K-pop. Now you can see the shadow of my camera and tripod on my face. Erin said, what is it like to be an inspiration to so many? It's a huge honor, and it's kind of overwhelming sometimes because you have to, well, I'm not really any different on stage than I am off stage. Like, I'm super dorky and awkward on stage, and I'm super dorky and awkward with my friends. So I'm not really a different person, but sometimes it's hard because, what'd you say?
Just dorky.
Oh yeah, I'm just generally very dorky. So, I mean, there's a lot of pressure, you know, and so that's something that is difficult. It is kind of funny because for the last like 10 years, people have always thought I was younger than I am. And so when I really started doing music full time, which was when I was 17 on a kids TV show, a lot of people thought I was 14 or 15. So then when I was 19 and Hold Me came out, a lot of people thought I was 16 or 17 or 18. And now that I'm 24, a lot of people think that I am 19 or 20. So that's something that's challenging. Yes, people literally still think I'm 14 and 15. Like, some people will be like, oh, are you in high school yet? And I'm like, I graduated from college 3 years ago. Like, actually 4 years ago. I graduated from college 4 years ago. So that's something that's hard because I'll talk about dating and relationships and people are like, oh, you shouldn't talk about that. And I'm like, okay. Or just, you know, that's something that's really difficult. Or I'll play a show and I'll keep singing till like 11 o'clock at night. People are like, it's so late. And I'm like, I know, I'm 24. So that's hard. But other than that, I mean, it's an honor. It's a privilege. I love my job. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I got a degree in children's ministry because I wanted to work with young people. Yeah, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Okay, those are all the questions I can ask or answer for now. Also, my camera will not stay on this tripod properly. I am going to go now. My question of the week, I think one of the most popular questions that I got was about my career and about my favorite scripture. So I want to know, one, what's your favorite scripture? And then two, it's okay if you don't have an answer to the first one yet. Two, what is your job or what is your dream job? You can answer one of those questions, all three, both, two, whatever. However, this camera is not. Mom and Dad, do you guys have any last words?
Goodbye.
Okay. All right, that's all they got. Stick around for Throwback Thursdays where I'm going to sing a song that is at least 10 years old that I still love. And this coming Saturday is going to be Harper Still Saturdays where me and my sister sing a random song that's going to be a little bit country-fied. And make sure you subscribe because in 1 week I will be making another video right here about something random. Hope you had a fantastic week. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Hope you have an amazing week. I'll see you soon. Miss you already. Bye.